Hello YouTube and welcome back again to another episode of Keyforge with KevBot, the series where we've been going through these decks here available currently on the Crucible Online Keyforge web-based simulator. So just get right into it today. We've got another deck featuring shadows. You guys might be getting tired of that for now, but sorry about that. We've got Flare Gas, Spawn of Confliscute. That's another tough one to say, but starting off with Dis over here, obviously we've got Arise and Gateway to Dis. We've talked about both these cards before. Really potent combo. Another cool element to this one is we have 3 Pit Demons. So in my test game for this, I got 3 of these out at one time, and it was pretty devastating for the opponent. I was just stealing all their amber every single turn. And talking about stealing, obviously we got Bait and Switch here with Shadows. Really good card. New one here, I don't think we've used this one yet, Key to Darkness. So it's an action play, forge a key at +6 its current cost, and if your opponent has no amber, forge key at only 2 plus current cost instead. So definitely worse than key charge, but still have some utility. It's nice to have that. And then we just have a bunch of steel creatures, Magada, Naughty, Silvertooth, 2 Urchins, so all good to see those in Shadows. Lastly, we have Untamed. We have 3 Lost in the Woods. So this is a good card if you're behind on board. So might look to utilize this a little bit, but it's an action. You play it and choose 2 friendly creatures and 2 enemy creatures. Shuffle each chosen creature into its owner's deck. And the way cards work in this game is when you play a card, you just do as much of it as you can. So if you don't have 2 friendly creatures, it's fine. You still get to use it on 2 of their opponents. And then a couple creatures, Hunting Witch, obviously, really good Untamed card. And Niffle Queen, this is another maybe new one for us. Each other friendly beast gets +1 power, and each other friendly Niffle creature gets +1 power. So our Niffle Apes would get +2, I believe. Alright, but that's it for the overview. I'll see you guys in game. Alright guys, back in game here. So we have the choice, so we're always going to choose first. See what our hand looks like. Poison Wave, deal 2 to each. Dominator Bobble, not bad, turn 1. Eater of Dead, 4 power. Hunting Witch, it's a really good one. But having both Arise and Gateway to Disc is sort of not amazing. Gosh. Like, both of these are really good turn 1 plays, but then this is not good turn 1 at all. We're going to keep it though. So, not mulligan. And we're going to play our Hunting Witch here. Make him deal with it. Even though we don't have like a great creature follow-up, like a creature-based hand to follow it up, he's probably going to have to do something not optimal to set him up to get rid of it, right? Just having a threat of this on the battlefield is really good. He's going Mars, so we're playing against Logos, Mars, Untamed. Yep, so Ammonia Clouds. Wow. Okay, so what is this artifact discard? If you okay. So get some Mars card. Alright. So what do we want to do here? Probably just set up, get rid of some discards. Go ahead and play this. I'm gonna discard Gateway to Disc. I could have used it to kill this creature there, not really worth it. But I will be keeping Arise around, I think. Because I can get my Hunting Witch back. Okay. Poison Wave looking pretty good here. Oh, so Invasion Portal, it doesn't get discarded when it uses it, so that's pretty good. It's going to cycle through his deck really quickly. What? What did he do here? Okay, so Squawker ready in play. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So I mean, if I go a rise here, it's not horrible. I could play 3 creatures. Yeah, I'm gonna go dis here. I hate to pull the trigger already, but I want to put some pressure on him. See what he's got. I mean, he can keep on going Mars, but likely his Mars turn this turn wouldn't be that great. So he's choosing Untamed here. Hunting Witch, okay. So he probably has a hopefully not too great of a turn here. Bear Flute. Alright, so we definitely want to go dis again here. We can't play anything from hand, but we have to deal with Hunting Witch here. I guess we could go Shadows. No, Shadow seems good here. Kill these 2 things and get this set up. Get Silent Dagger set up so I can deal 4 to a flank creature. Yep, that seems fine. So go ahead and do Poison Wave, deal 2 damage to everything, kills 2 of his creatures. And then Silent Dagger. We'll play it on the least. This guy doesn't have any reap abilities, so we're going to play it on him. Because these 2 have things that we can already do when they fight or when they reap. Or he has an action, same thing, right? See what he's got. Logos. So he hasn't played Logos yet, so he'll probably have a decent turn here. Chain count still pretty similar here. Okay, so if can we get any way we can get straight up to 6? Not really. We can, if we choose dis here, we can take out either this creature or this creature. Untamed. Actually looks decent to bounce both of his artifacts. Lost in the Woods isn't too exciting. Shadows seems okay. Honestly, dis again. This allows me to reap, steal, reap, kill one of his things, play another pit demon. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, we're gonna do dis. Again, I'm not a big fan of this. Says reap, right? Not a huge fan of doing this, just choosing the same house over and over. But it's the reason we're basically advantage now, and I can purge one of these cards, right? One of his cards. So I'm going to choose his Hunting Witch so he can't get that back anymore. Yep, nice. So that's pretty good. And then now our Untamed turn is finally looking okay next turn. And now he can't take any favorable trades with his Ancient Bear. So that's fine. Oh, okay. I can see how this is good. A good combo now. Let's see if he has anything else. Two Ancient Bears. And what is this? Return a card from your discard to your hand. Okay. Oh, see, this card's horrible if you don't have enough to forge a key. What is this word? Okay. So he's over here at 3. Could go Dis again. Alternatively, Untamed looks okay. So first, let's have him return his artifacts. Some good value there. Play our Niffle Ape and Niffle Queen. Then do we want to Lost in the Woods? Probably. What would I return though? Well, I think if I actually, I really value all of these higher than my Untamed cards here. So I'm sort of down to just get rid of the Untamed cards and then 2 of his Logos cards. And then it's Dis versus Untamed, but I have a better board right now. So I'm going to do that actually. So that seems a little bit silly. But, okay, we just drew him again. He gave me an Amber, and I get rid of his 2 of his Logos cards, which are mildly threatening. Now that he doesn't have his bear thing out, I'm not too scared of his ancient bears. He's going to fight here. Sure. So he's trading everything off. Okay, and now we want to look to get an advantage here. So shadows, I could steal 2, steal 3, and play Shadow Self. Or I could play my Niffle Ape plus Niffle Queen. Or I could play Key to Dis. I'm going to do the Shadows turn. Question is, do I want to trade 2 damage to steal 1? And the answer is yes. Alright, looking good. Oh, yeah, this is a big boy. So he's gotten a pretty good Mars set up here. So I'll set up my Key to Dis this turn, I think, because if he goes Mars again, he can start to get really head on board, so this will negate that. And I can also just use Dominator Bobble to reap up, and I'll get action. I can use his seed to get back something. What do I want? I mean, Arise, probably, right? Oh, that's pretty bonkers, actually. Then I can get all... Okay, Dis is insane this turn. Okay. So... let's cancel. Let's use our Poltergeist now to use his seed to get our Arise back from our graveyard. Go ahead and play Pit Demon. Key to Dis. The question is, do we want to use Arise this turn or wait one more turn? So if we use it this turn, we can get 2, 3 cards, 4 cards. I mean, he can do some silly Mars stuff. I think it's better just to wait though, because I'm going up to 6 either way. And then I'll take out his, I'll go Dis again next turn, take out his board, and then use Arise. So yeah, that seems good. So unfortunate we didn't draw any discards, but yeah, pretty obviously he's gonna go Mars here. He's just gonna try and get ahead. This is fine. He still has to clear 2 of his things to clear my Magata. This is alright. I mean, this is all fine, right? Because we're just going to key to dis next turn. Well, I guess it sucks we can't forge this turn, but... So he's going to fight. Yeah, he's fight, and then reaping. And he's going to ready this and kill probably my Magata. So yeah, pretty bonkers turn for him. Really, really good, but... Luckily for us, we have key to dis on the board. Get rid of all of his stuff. Oh, but he fought with it. That was a mistake because it lets us reap next turn. I mean, make a key next turn. So he fought with his thing that had 3 counters on it, so we get to make a key there. That's really, really bad for him. So I think we pulled the trigger this turn because he's way far ahead on board. So we're going to go dis again. We'll go ahead and use this right now to get my 1 amber out of this transaction. Go ahead and reap. Then we'll sacrifice this. Play a rise. We could go for our hunting witch again, but I think our dis pool is just so strong. And we can deploy everything this turn. So let's do this in the right order. There's a card. If he has 4 more, steal 1. Definitely want to play that so I don't screw it up. And then just play all my other pit demons. So if you guys remembered at the beginning of the video, I told you about how I got a bunch of pit demons on the board and just won the game. Well, yeah, this is sort of what's happening. So yeah, so Rice is a really good card, and Key to Dis is a really good card. Life Web, sure, so he's stealing. So yeah, he's getting his bears back, that's okay. And he's conceded. Alright, yeah, this game was pretty over. Because I can just go dis every turn, get a bunch of amber, and steal a bunch. He probably could have done some extra stuff, but I'm 2 keys ahead, so GG to him. Yeah, so we'll take it back to the deck overview real quick. So yeah, that was a pretty easy game, that game. Obviously, this dist pool, I'm telling you, if you guys buy a deck and you see a Rise plus Gateway to Dis, it's just going to be a really good deck a lot of time. And Key to Dis, I forgot to mention, oh no, I did mention that and then, like I said, the 3 Pit Demons were doing work that game. We didn't even see Bait and Switch. Magada the Rat is a fine card. The Untamed pool in this deck is quite honestly pretty weak, even with the Hunting Witch, but it got us there, you know? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully next video I'll have coming out, we'll try not to put shadows or dis on blast so you guys can get some variety in here. But again, if you guys did enjoy the video, please like, comment on the video. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I have videos coming up just about every day now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and good luck fighting out there on the Crucible.